Time for the weekend and this weekend's Puro Picks with Stephanie Guerra, who joins us and whose handle is
Puro rhymes with Flinche.
Local influencer.
Something we can't say on the air or we'll get in trouble. All right. By the way, I love the fact you come to us week after week when you're on and give us kind of great things that you can do this weekend that are not off, that are kind of off the beaten trail.
A little bit, yes.
Yeah. And we're going to freestyle first.
Yeah, so...
Do you know
not you
style?
and me. We're going to just talk about it.
Did you go to these concerts when they weren't throwback?
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I love having you on. Okay, so what is the freestyle explosion?
To be fair, I saw a lot of these artists back in the day also.
Okay. Right.
So tonight, you still have time to get tickets to the Freestyle Explosion at the Alamo Dome. San Antonio loves freestyle. We have had so many freestyle concerts over the years, and actually have had some of our own freestyle musicians come from San Antonio. But it's Stevie B, Lisa, TKA, Debbie Deb, Shannon, the Jets, Johnny O, Cynthia, Jocelyn Enriquez, everybody that you remembered freestyle dancing to it, and like everything comes around, and freestyle is back, and it's going to be a big fun night at the Alamo Dome. So if you have no plans for tonight, I would definitely get a ticket and go.
Does that happen to be Lisa and Colt Jam?
Yes.
Is it the Lisa from Lisa?
Yes.
Okay, see?
You see? Okay.
All right.
I won't say how old I was, but my uncles took me to go see her at Sunken Gardens when I was very young, and I think they were just using me as like bait.
Yeah, right. But still, I'm just surprised I remembered Lisa
That's
and
right.
Colt Jam somewhere in my memory banks.
We'll play the music during the break.
All right, good.
All right, up next, we have Monsters and Mayhem going on this weekend.
Yeah, so this is going to be a really fun event tomorrow. Monsters and Mayhem is a new shop that's opening at Wonderland Mall, but they are celebrating their grand opening with this cool mini reunion of the characters from the Monster Squad, so more 80s references. But Wolfman, Dracula, and the Mummy from the Monster Squad movie are going to be there this weekend. The event is Saturday and Sunday, so you can go shop, meet the characters, and have fun with all of the 80s movie lovers that are out there.
It kind of feels like maybe this is kind of like a pseudo October and August thing we have, because we're going to do a Frankenbike next.
Yes. So
what is a Frankenbike?
In case you haven't noticed, Halloween decor has been out like all month.
Out.
Yes.
And August 1st hit and people went crazy, right?
Yeah.
Looking for Halloween decor. I think they're over the heat and they're like, I need something. So Frankenbike is really cool because it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a bike swap meet. So you go and there's a ton of vendors and you can get bicycle parts, you can buy new, you can trade old, you can find accessories. It's got a lot of also other bicycle themed vendors, and they're having that tomorrow downtown at Slanging Sliders, and they have a great sponsorship and partners from Bike Texas, Independence Brewing, and Club Sirius, which is also downtown. But it's really fun. You can take your bicycle and create a whole new one, put it together.
You could put it together and go, it's alive. That's the Frankenbike thing. Okay, got it.
We got to get the Monster Squad guys to come over to Frankenbike.
Yeah, that would be
awesome.
Cool. A little crossover there. Okay, High Tone's 12th anniversary.
So we love the St. Mary's Strip, right? Everybody knows that I love the St. Mary's Strip, and High Tones opened 12 years ago. So they've hung in there through all the challenges of COVID, of construction, of being this whole new generation of bars on the St. Mary's Strip. There used to be a great beloved bar called Salute, and a lot of old musicians that were like Chicano and Latino and Conjunto, they played there. High Tones, the owners used to go there, and they loved, carrying on the the traditions. They opened their own place. So we're glad that High Tones is celebrating. They have live music from Los de Esta Noche and Los Juanos. They're celebrating all weekend, actually, so if you're down there tonight, you can go too, but tomorrow is going to be the big shebang. They are the original home of the pickle shots and chamoy shots in San Antonio, so it's a really, really fun place. It's a great experience.
That's where it all started.
It's very puro, yes.
Yes, love it. All right, Sunday, National Latina Day.
Yeah. It's going to be fun.
Happy early National Latina Day.
Definitely.
We're excited to celebrate. So Sunday is National Latina Day, and on Monday, the South Texas Business Partnership is actually hosting a speaker series about Latinas con Fuerza, right? So strong Latinas, and they have an amazing panel lined up at Embassy Suites Brooks. So that's during lunch. So you can go and celebrate the Latinas in your life. You don't have to be Latina to go, but you can go with one or by yourself and enjoy. And then it also just happens to be my mom's birthday on Wednesday.
Really?
So puro mama.
Yeah, exactly.
So happy birthday to Rosie, her birthday. And I'm like, oh great, I didn't know we were celebrating National Latina Day for you, Mom. But it's going to be a really great time to celebrate. Commemorate it however you can. I probably have to take my mom to dinner.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Yes, it's fun.
Hey, I want to mention before we let you go,
Yes.
you and I were out at the South Texas Blood and Tissue Center today.
Yes.
We are champions for this effort
Yes.
to raise money. So go check out Team Stephanie.
And Team Myra.
Team Myra, we are raising money to literally help save lives here. So there's info on our social media
Yes.
pages if you want to help us in
We
that
need your
effort.
help. We need money, yes, but any bit of money helps us. We're raising funds to replace their vehicles that are critical to transporting blood to South Texans, literally saving lives. We saw those vans today.
And we learned some of those vans in the back where they store this blood don't have air conditioning.
They
kidding.
need
So-
some help ASAP.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. So something just to put on your radar and check out on both of our social media.
Yes.
And it's a friendly competition, but you can donate to both of us. Help us beat those other people that are champions also.
The other so-called champions.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. By the way, Rosie, happy early birthday.
Yes, happy
Yes.
birthday.
My dad's going to be jealous. Thank you.
We'll be right back. Hurricane Hilary now a Category 4 storm approaching Mexico's Baja California peninsula. Forecasters predict that storm could dump a year's worth of rain on parts of the Southwest.
Patrick Cornell reports if Hilary makes landfall in California as a tropical storm, it would be the first in 84 years.
Hurricane Hilary looming towards Mexico's Baja California peninsula as a powerful Category 4 storm, potentially dumping a year's worth of rain on the southwestern United States.
The rain will be very heavy with this system.
Its track churning about 400 miles south of Cabo San Lucas, Mexico as of Friday, with sustained winds of 145 miles per hour. West Coast officials making urgent preparations as the first ever tropical
structure, homes, and that in community.
I'm Patrick Cornell reporting.
So many different things to keep track of all over the place. Right here at home, though, it is this heat we are looking for any kind of break from, Adam.
We're going to get a little bit of a break in the days ahead. That's the way it looks right now if everything stays on course the way we have it. I do foresee us tweaking and modifying the forecast, of course, in the days ahead as we can start measuring that little disturbance that's moving into the Gulf of Mexico. As for this evening, still 100 at 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 93 degrees. Southeasterly wind at 10 to 15, increasing humidity. 104 tomorrow. Sunday 103, Monday still 102, and then Tuesday and Wednesday we're expecting 98 degrees for the high temperature. Now that would give us a 23-day streak of consecutive 100-degree days, and that would be a new record. Even by Sunday, it'll be a record of consecutive 100-degree days. I've got more on Hurricane Hilary and our rainfall potential as well coming up.
San Antonio police are investigating after 3 men were shot at an apartment complex that happened on West Mayfield Drive near Somerset Road. Police say there were multiple bullet shells in the parking lot. The victims drove themselves to the hospital. Police say those victims were uncooperative.
A fire destroys a Dollar Tree just north of downtown. Fire officials say it started around 12:45 last night on North Main Avenue near San Antonio College. No injuries reported. This is all that's left. The cause of the fire is still under investigation.
A man shot and killed in his truck earlier this week has now been identified. SAPD says that 47-year-old Jesus Reyes Tamez was found dead in his truck Wednesday morning on Old Pearsall Road near Loop 410. The investigation is still ongoing.
The water levels at Canyon Lake nearing historic lows, according to water data from Texas. Right now, the lake about half a foot away from its lowest point ever. This has led to the closure of all but 4 boat ramps. We have a list of what ramps are open on KSAT12. That's your 60-second recap.
Let's turn to the forecast. Everybody paying attention to that glimmer of hope for rain, Adam.
Yeah, a little glimmer of hope as we get into next week. A little variety, at least, in the atmosphere headed our way, something a little different. Triple digits through Monday, then a little shift in our weather pattern next week should drop temperatures into the upper 90s and give us that shot at rain. It all starts with the tropics. So let's get right to it. We're actually watching several systems out there way out in the Atlantic. A 30%, 40%, and 60% chance of development amongst those three systems just lined up in the Atlantic, all headed northwestward, but very, very, very far away from our area. What we're watching is really just a cluster of thunderstorms helping to get really triggered by a little ripple in the upper level flow. So a little disturbance, a little dip in the upper level flow. Hurricane Center now has it at a 40% chance of developing into a tropical system, tropical depression as it moves into the Gulf of Mexico. In that outlying chance, if it does get organized, there's a potential that it could strengthen quickly because the waters are unusually warm. I mean, we're talking water temperatures well into the 80s, which is like jet fuel for an organized storm. But right now, indications are this is mostly going to be an upper level system, upper level energy to give us some lift. And it's going to be steered our way toward Texas because the upper level high, the big blue H we've been talking about all summer, centered over Iowa and Missouri. And with the clockwise flow around it, that would help steer that little disturbance toward our area. Right now, the latest trends have been to keep most of the rain south of San Antonio. Doesn't mean we've lost all hope. It's just the latest trend as we have it at the moment would favor locations farther south of town. We still have a shot at some rain, and it's not time to lose hope just because there's a lot that can change between now and then. We're trying to predict a system that hasn't really even come together much, but we've put it at a 30% chance for showers and a few storms on Tuesday. By Wednesday, 20%, and that's pretty much our only hope. I want to talk about Hurricane Hilary. This is a big system. It's a far-reaching system. And this is a strong hurricane. Category 4, max sustained winds at 130, gusting to 160, moving to the northwest at 12 miles per hour. And it's going to weaken a bit as it goes northward. And waters get cooler as you head northward into the Pacific. And likely make landfall somewhere along the northwestern Baja Peninsula on Sunday as a Cat 1. And then move into Southern California, potentially retaining its tropical storm strength with some winds up to 50 miles per hour. But more than anything, this is going to be a big rainmaker for parts of the desert. I mean, we're talking Southern California, Vegas, around Nevada, western Arizona. You could see pockets of 3 to 6 inches of rainfall from that system. I wish that would come here. We could use that, but what we have is not really going to be a drought denter or really impact, I don't think, our drought situation. 103 right now, dew point of 58, so the heat index, not a factor at the moment. 104, that was our high temperature today. Record's 105. And you look at the heat, it's actually spreading northward. North Platte, Nebraska, 94, 92 in Casper, Wyoming. Yeah, we're still in the triple digits, but the heat is starting to spread north and it's going to arc eastward a little bit into the Northland and Great Lakes over the weekend. 78 here tomorrow morning, 95 at noon, 104 again for the high temperature. Castroville, 104. New Braunfels, 105, Nixon, Smiley, 104 tomorrow. Really more of the same throughout the weekend. Sunny, hot, and dry with that high fire danger. Keep that in mind. Fires can get triggered very, very quickly and easily.
Thank you, Adam.
The Buzz coming up next.
In the Buzz today, the maker of Beanie Babies say it is releasing a new limited edition bear to help the wildfire survivors in Hawaii. The name is Aloha. It is a gold bear with a rainbow ribbon and the words Maui Strong on its chest. Ty Warner says all profits from the sale will go to the American Red Cross.
Yeah, Beanie Babies come with birthdays and poems. Aloha's birthday, August 8th, the day the wildfires took off in Maui. Its poem says, quote, helping each other all day long, we forever will stay Maui strong. All right, are you an avocado aficionado? Well, Shake Shack is now looking for an avocado connoisseur to be their chief avocado officer, I should say. Deputies include personally inspecting and tasting sliced avocados in stores to make sure they are served perfectly.
The winner will also get to participate in a brainstorming session to incorporate avocados into the menu. A $3,000 avocado stipend is included. That's how much you need to buy them these days.
Yeah.
And free Shake Shack for a year. You can go to shakeshack.com for more information and the application form.
Yeah, well, if you've been wanting some sizzling hot Tex-Mex, today the perfect day to fulfill that craving, because August 18th is National Fajita Day.
Mexican Cowboys in Texas created the
Sunny, hot, and dry through the weekend, and next week there's still some hope for moisture around here. Right now, the latest trends, as I told you earlier, tend to keep most of the rain southward, but that's just the latest as of now. There's a lot more time between now and then. I know it doesn't seem like Tuesday's that far away, but meteorologically speaking, with the situation we're dealing with, there's a lot of time left. By the way, yellow, CPS Energy Peak Energy Demand Day yellow again tomorrow.
All right, thanks, Adam. And thank you for watching the news at 6.
See you back here on the Night Beat at 10.